There is a quiet moment in every man's life when he begins to understand something most people never learn. A woman doesn't feel safe with you because of your muscles, your money, or the smoothness of your words. She feels safe because of the energy you carry, the calmness in your presence, the steadiness of your actions, the discipline behind your intentions. Women don't reveal their hearts through chaos. They reveal them through trust. And when a woman truly feels safe with you, her entire being changes in subtle, powerful ways most men overlook. She becomes softer, more open, more expressive, more herself. Today, we're going to dive into those signs. Not the clichés, not the theories, but the real, lived truths that only a man who has walked through hardship, silence, and self-mastery can recognize. Because understanding these signs isn't just about women. It's about becoming a stronger man. Welcome to the channel, Stoic Love Wisdom. This is where we will learn, explore, and share valuable lessons about love. In today's video, I will reveal to you signs a woman feels safe with you, a new perspective, helping you better understand the factors that determine a happy and sustainable relationship. Let's explore with me the secrets to building a strong and meaningful love. Before we start, find a quiet place, put on your headphones and relax. Let all your worries melt away, and let the messages in this video help you calm down and feel the most complete. Are you ready? Let's start now. Signs a woman feels safe with you. The quiet power of safety. There comes a time in every man's life when he realizes something profound. A woman never falls in love because you're handsome, wealthy, muscular, or stylish. She falls in love when she feels safe. Safety is the quiet music beneath every healthy relationship. It's not dramatic. It's not loud. It is steady. It is peaceful. And it is rare. I've been young and foolish, chasing validation from beauty and charm. I've been older and wiser, learning that the real currency of love is emotional safety, the kind that allows a woman to breathe, soften, and return to her natural feminine self. You see, a woman will only truly relax her heart around a man whose presence feels like a calm harbor in a chaotic world. And when she feels that with you, she shows it. Not with big speeches, but with quiet gestures, subtle behaviors, and small windows into her soul that only the observant man will notice. Today, I'll tell you the signs. And more than that, I'll tell you what those signs mean, why they matter, and how you, as a man walking the Stoic path in love, can understand them with dignity and clarity. So sit with me for a while. Let's walk through the signs that a woman feels safe in your presence. Number 1. She lets herself be vulnerable around you. A woman's vulnerability is never accidental. It is always a choice. When she feels safe, she lets you see the side of her that the world does not get to witness, the softness beneath her strength, the uncertainty behind her confidence, the fears behind her smile. She'll tell you about the things that trouble her. She'll share her insecurities, the ones she hides from everyone else. She'll show emotion in front of you, sometimes even tears. Not because she is weak, but because she trusts that you won't weaponize them. A woman who feels safe will say things like, "I don't know why I feel this way. I've never told anyone this before. Please don't think I'm silly, but remember this." She is not asking you to fix her. She is asking you to see her. Stoic love is not about rescuing a woman. It is about being a steady, grounded presence she can anchor herself to when life becomes loud. And the truth is simple. A woman will only show her emotional nakedness to a man she believes will hold it with care. Number 2. She's her real self when she's with you. Women often move through the world wearing layers, filters, roles, personas. Not to deceive, but to protect. But when she feels safe with you, those layers loosen. She becomes more playful, more natural, more spontaneous. She doesn't rehearse her words. She doesn't hide her quirks. She doesn't pretend to be fine if she's not. She laughs loudly, not politely. She eats the food she actually likes, not what she thinks you expect. She wears comfortable clothes around you, not because she's given up, but because she doesn't feel the need to impress. One of the greatest signs of safety is when she tells you, "I feel like I can be myself around you." When a woman can breathe as her authentic self, she feels like she's home. And that is the deepest compliment a man can ever receive. Number 3. She's curious about your inner world. A woman who feels safe with you wants to know not just what you are doing, but who you are. She's curious about your thoughts. She asks about your past, your beliefs, your principles. She listens, not out of obligation, but out of genuine interest. When a woman feels unsafe, she stays on the surface. But when she feels protected in your presence, she dives deeper. She wants to understand what shaped you. She asks about what you value. She notices what you don't say. Her curiosity is not interrogation. It is connection. And a woman will only attempt to understand the mind of a man she feels emotionally safe with. Number 4. She relaxes physically in your presence. Pay close attention to a woman's body language. Her nervous system will tell you everything her words conceal. When she feels safe, her body softens around you. Her shoulders drop. Her voice becomes smoother. She breathes more deeply. She leans into you, sometimes without realizing it. She touches you lightly, your arm, your back, your hand. Not for attention, but for grounding. She sits close. She rests her head on you. She lets you hold her. A woman's body does not lie. If she feels tense, guarded, or distant, she does not feel fully safe yet. But when her body softens, it means her heart feels protected. Love is not always about brilliant moments, but often about patience, listening and accompanying in every small step. It is those simple things that nurture a lasting bond. That is also the reason why I believe that every experience in love is an opportunity for us to grow and become stronger. If you feel this, please click like as a way to spread positivity to more people. And if this is your first time visiting our channel, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any lessons. I also look forward to hearing your thoughts. What is the smallest but most meaningful thing you have ever realized in love? Leave a comment below. Maybe your answer will become a source of inspiration for others. Now, let's continue our journey to explore deeper perspectives right away. Number 5. She lets you lead, without resistance. There is something primal in feminine trust. A woman who feels safe with you will gladly follow your lead. Not because she is weak, but because she trusts where you are going. She lets you choose the restaurant. She lets you plan the date. She lets you make decisions without constantly questioning your judgment. A woman who feels unsafe must control everything. A woman who feels safe can relax into the moment. Feminine energy flows when it does not feel the need to defend itself. But remember, leadership is not dominance. Leadership is responsibility. And a woman's surrender to your direction is one of the most profound signs of trust you will ever receive. Number 6. She shares her future with you, even indirectly. When a woman feels safe, she naturally envisions you in her future, even if she never says it directly. She includes you in her plans. She talks about trips you could take. She hints about experiences she wants to share with you. She imagines a life where you are part of the picture. And here's the key. She does this softly, subtly, without pressure. A woman who feels safe doesn't force commitment. But she expresses hope. She'll say things like, "One day, I want us to. If we ever travel, I think you'd love this place. I can imagine you being a great father." Hope is a luxury. And she only allows herself to hope when she feels secure in your presence. Number 7. She apologizes or opens up after a disagreement. Most men misunderstand conflict. They think a woman withdrawing or becoming emotional means she doesn't care. But here is the truth I learned in my older years. A woman will only try to resolve conflict with a man she feels safe with. If she doesn't feel safe, she shuts down or walks away. When she feels safe, she comes back after cooling off. She explains rather than attacks. She apologizes when she feels she was too emotional. She seeks understanding rather than victory. Safety makes her brave enough to face discomfort. And that is love in its purest form. Number 8. She lets you see her imperfections. When a woman feels unsafe, she hides her shortcomings like a shield. But when she feels safe, she lets you see her humanity. She lets you see her without makeup. She lets you see her when she's tired, stressed, or not at her best. She tells you embarrassing stories. She admits mistakes. She doesn't fear that you'll judge her. Because she knows you see her with compassionate eyes. A woman who feels safe doesn't need to perform. She simply exists. And she allows you into the parts of herself she usually keeps guarded. Number 9. She comes to you for comfort, not just fun. A woman can enjoy fun with many people. But she turns to only a few, or sometimes only one, when she feels distressed. When she feels safe with you. She reaches out when she's overwhelmed. She seeks your advice during difficult times. She finds peace in your presence after a hard day. This is one of the clearest signs of emotional safety. Fun makes her happy, but safety makes her stay. A woman comes to you for fun when she likes you. But she comes to you for comfort when she trusts you. Love is a great lesson in maturity. It challenges us with fragility, teaches us patience through waiting, and gives us strength after being hurt. Here, I don't just tell stories for you to listen to, but for you to reflect on yourself and find your own lessons. If you find it valuable, please click like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on the shares that can change the way you look at love. Now, get ready with me, because the rest will have a lot more depth waiting for you. Number 10. She listens to your silence and respects your space. A woman who feels safe understands your quiet moments. She doesn't panic when you need solitude. She doesn't assume you're losing interest. She doesn't demand attention out of insecurity. Instead, she respects your space. Because she knows your silence is not distance, but discipline. And she trusts that you will return to her with a clearer mind. When she feels safe, she doesn't fill your silence with fear. She fills it with trust. Number 11. She shares small acts of care without expecting anything. Women express safety through nurturing energy. Not grand gestures, but small, meaningful acts. She brings you food. She remembers the things you like. She texts to check on you. She helps you with little tasks. She notices when you're tired. She gives without calculating a return. Care is a woman's natural expression of emotional safety. But she will only care freely when she feels emotionally secure. Number 12. She protects the connection. One of the most overlooked signs. A woman who feels safe with you protects the relationship from unnecessary damage. She avoids unnecessary arguments. She communicates instead of assuming. She doesn't compare you to others. She tries to understand your perspective. She treats the connection as something valuable, not disposable. When she feels unsafe, she detaches easily. When she feels safe, she nurtures the bond. It's instinctive. It's feminine. It's love. The Stoic way. Why these signs matter. A Stoic man does not chase emotional chaos. He does not seek validation from a woman's attention. He does not lose himself in desire. He stands steady, anchored, clear, grounded. And because of this, a woman feels safe to open herself. Not because he tries too hard, but because his very presence is a source of strength. A Stoic man protects the relationship without controlling it. He leads without dominating. He listens without losing himself. He loves without attachment to outcome. Safety is not something you demand. It is something you embody. And when you embody masculine stability, a woman's natural response is trust. The quiet truth about safety and love. A woman feeling safe with you is not luck. It's not chemistry. It's not chance. It is the result of your character. In all my years, through heartbreaks, lessons, and quiet reflections, I've learned this. A woman doesn't give her safety to a man. A man earns it through presence, integrity, discipline, and emotional steadiness. Safety is the foundation. Trust is the structure. Love is the home built on top of them. A woman who feels safe will bloom. She becomes softer, happier, more feminine, more loving. She laughs more, she shares more, she hopes more, she dreams more, with you. And that is the greatest honor a man can ever receive. Not her beauty. Not her body. Not her time. But her trust. Remember this. A woman chooses a man with her heart. But she stays with a man with her sense of safety. And if a woman feels safe with you, you have already won something far more valuable than her affection. You have earned a place in her soul. Conclusion. In the end, everything in love returns to one simple truth: a woman opens herself only where she feels safe. Not excited. Not impressed. Safe. Safety is the invisible thread that turns affection into commitment, attraction into devotion, and moments into memories. It is the quiet foundation beneath every genuine connection. A woman can admire your strength, your ambition, and your confidence. She can enjoy your humor and be drawn to your charm. But she will only surrender her heart, fully, softly, and without resistance, when she feels that your presence is a place where she can rest. A man who creates this kind of safety doesn't do it through promises or poetic declarations. He does it through consistency. Through emotional steadiness. Through the discipline of being the same man today, tomorrow, and the day after. When a woman feels safe, she doesn't compete, she doesn't fear, she doesn't overthink. She simply breathes in your presence. Her guard comes down. Her femininity rises. And her love deepens in ways neither of you can predict. The truth is, safety is not about perfection. It's about intention. It's about showing up with integrity, listening with patience, and leading with clarity. It's about giving her space to be vulnerable without judgment, to be imperfect without punishment, and to be real without fear. If a woman feels safe with you, cherish it. Honor it. Because in a world full of noise, distraction, and emotional instability, a woman feeling safe in a man's presence is one of the rarest forms of trust. And remember, a woman doesn't fall in love with the man who excites her the most. She falls in love with the man who makes her feel the safest to be herself. So today's video has ended. Thank you for taking the time to watch it all. I hope you have learned valuable lessons and these shares will help you on your love journey. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to receive more interesting content in the future. I'm very grateful for your support and see you again in the next videos. Wishing you all love and happiness.